before we commence the intercourse, are you a Jew?
3, 2, 1.
Brass off!
We're in it now.
Yeah.
We're in it now.
Yeah. I was trying to think of something so somber that would make you feel stupid for wearing the outfit, but I can't think of, like, anything that would break you. There's...
Brother, unflappable by jokes right now. Secondly, this isn't an outfit, all right? Just me and the guys had to go pick up a buddy who decided to get drunk and crash his plane over Iran. And if you could believe this, turns out the U.S. military was doing the same thing. You believe that?
Shit.
Yeah. So we're out there looking for our friend on a good old-fashioned beer buzz. A bunch of Delta boys are walking through going, what the fuck are you doing? We're like, what the fuck are you doing? All right? Technically
Did you guys
speaking,
become friends?
Well, no. We were like, you guys aren't supposed to be here neither. So it's like,
Yeah. So it was just a code of silence.
Nah,
Between the two of you?
shot the shit a little bit, talked about falafel, how we were going to get out of there. It was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Those goofs had
That's
to blow
why-
up most of their rides, though. I'm not gonna lie, brother. There's a good chance we are in a real war by the time this episode goes up.
We're already in a real war. What are you talking about?
Like a big one, one that we haven't won a couple of times already.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think we're already there.
I don't know.
I just think war's different now. I think it's stupider now than it used to be. I think.
You
that's
think it's
why,
dumber now?
Yeah, that's why we keep thinking we're not. We keep thinking it's coming, but we're already there. It's just that the new version of war is stupider than it was when we had that last big one.
Yeah, the last real world war. I do think it's funny that we just don't call it war no more because we're like, Congress didn't vote on it, but we just got military guys doing military stuff. And also, like, tell the guys getting blown up that are in the military, like, guys, relax. It's not war, okay? Like, all my buddies that fought in Iraq and Afghanistan, I'm like, guys, would you knock it off? It wasn't even a war. Like, come on.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. We get to, I mean, technically, we haven't had a war in a long time.
Not in a hoot. Not in a
Not
skip.
a hoot.
We
I'd
haven't-
say it's about time for one.
Yeah, dude. I'm telling Congress, I'm like, guys, get back and vote on this.
Yeah. Yeah, I just think, I mean, it's like when the last time we had one of the big ones, which this would be, what's interesting about this one, and if I had to talk about the last couple
right now,
the last couple world wars with the incoming one, it reminds me a lot of the Universal Soldier franchise, which is in the first film, Luke Devereaux, played by Jean-Claude Van Damme, is like the hero of the film, right?
Of course.
And then in the second one, he's a begrudging sort of anti-hero who's called in to save the day after the conflict has started. Do you see where I'm going with this?
Yeah, it's World War I veterans. They're like, we got to go fight another one, and now we got the GWAT guys going to have to do the same thing.
Yeah, in World War II, like, it became our problem. Like, it wasn't our problem from the offset, right?
I mean, I don't know. Everybody's getting in a scrap. You're going to want to get in a scrap.
But on paper, it wasn't our problem until Pearl Harbor happened, right?
Sure.
And so that's, it calls into mind Universal Soldier Regeneration, where Luke Devereaux's kind of hanging out most of the time. And then he gets called into this situation in Chernobyl. And then in Universal Soldier Day of Reckoning, Luke Devereaux is unabashedly the bad guy who's killing children. And now we have like this whole other guy that's got to stop him.
Man, you live long enough to become the bad guys, and this does suck because we I think, yikes, I think we might be the bad guys this time. But if we get Germany on board, I think we got it this time around. We're like, whoa, Germany, hang on, hold us out. What if you get to win this time? Germany as a society goes, oh, guten Tag, do we get to win this time?
Yeah, did we make Germany good or did they make us bad? Who's to say?
Who's to say,
really?
Man? I honestly, there's another country that I think made us bad.
Yeah, there's another one.
Yeah, that other country.
Which, for the record, kind of Germany's fault.
Absolutely Germany's fault.
Like, long term, it's Germany's fault that other country that's controlling everything exists.
Yeah. It's
in the first
Germany's
place,
fault,
you
Great
know?
Britain's fault, and Israel's fault. U.S., we're just...
Whoa.
Hey,
Yo, whoa.
I
Watch
mean,
it, Theo.
it's a real fault. What did you think I said?
Better, hey, man, you gotta calm down, take your
it's
meds.
a real fault. That's all
Hey,
I
come
was
hang
saying.
out at the mothership, baby. You'll be fine. Don't even worry about it.
Brother. You ever seen a buddy gaslight a buddy in front of his face? When he said, brother, when he was like, we got to get you off those antidepressants, I was like, Joe, you're fucking nuts, dude.
Yeah. Well, they got him, dude. Joe's handled.
They got him.
Joe's so handled. I saw this older clip, and
Really?
it brings. Do you know the one where the guy guesses his PIN number?
Yeah, it's because that guy totally had his PIN number.
Yeah, and that guy's like Israeli. Did you know that?
Yeah, dude, 100%. He's like, I do this. I could just read people. I was like, brother, he lied to everybody and was just like, I'm gonna guess your PIN number. He's like, dudes lie about things being bigger. All his horse shit. I was like, this guy walked into that room with an earpiece. And he's like, yeah, Joe's PIN number's this. It's like, okay,
Right.
make up some fucking stupid bullshit.
I bet next one, just off the top of my head, because I'm really good at reading people, I can guess what room your daughter sleeps in your house.
Yeah. I'm actually, because of how you lift your eyebrows, I can tell where and when your wife climaxes alone in the building you sleep in. Like, okay.
Just by the way you twitched your arm just then, I can tell you where your kids go to swim practice and what time they
Yeah.
get out.
The way you sneezed, I actually know how you lock your doors at night and what's the easiest way to get in. It's like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Guy's such
He's
an
gonna
asshole.
guessing like the combo on his gun safes and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah. Joe, I can actually tell when you're going to trip and fall and kill yourself with one of your own long guns. Like,
Well, here's the thing. I think Theo is legitimately a loose cannon because he's a little more off his rocker, you know? And I think that Theo has been – I think they've attempted to handle Theo. You know what I mean? Like –
dude, that's like trying to handle a fucking muskrat or like a weasel
Right.
or like imagine if we went to the zoo and you're like, Lou, go handle that otter. I'd be like, I don't think he wants to get handled. He's just
No,
going
he
to be
doesn't wanna
silly.
be.
He's going to be eating stuff off his tummy. Like, hey, man, isn't it weird that fucking peanut butter makes your mouth sticky? Little Theo
But it's
otter.
like imagine if that otter was like a guy from Louisiana with half of his brain burned off. You know, that's
most otters.
essentially. yeah.
Most Louisianans and otters, they can talk to each other in Cajun.
So I think if you watch it, when you watch that podcast back where Joe's just gaslighting Theo, it's clear in Joe's tone of voice, he's almost going like, "Dude, what are you doing?" Like it's almost like we both.
Hey,
we
full
both
disclosure,
know.
buddy, I didn't watch. I saw some clips, and that
Okay.
was enough. And
I watched a few clips.
it's just every time Joe does that, like, what are you talking about? Yeah,
Yeah,
what do
what-
you know? It's like,
What
all
even
right,
is
dude.
that? I don't even know.
I'm like,
and then did
come
you
on.
see, because Dave Smith went on Rogan, and Dave Smith was shitting all over the war and stuff. And
Brother,
Rogan,
it's not a war. What are you talking about?
the war in quotes.
Yeah,
And
it's a little
Rogan-
kerfuffle by the Straits of Hormuz.
so Rogan ends up saying, like, you know, he says, like, yeah, MAGA's a bunch of like dorks, and then he kind of spoke out against it. And then there was an interview with JD Vance, and they're talking
Yeah.
to JD Vance, and they go like, "Hey, Rogan said this recently. What do you think about that?" And JD Vance goes like, "Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to text Joe. I'm going to send him a text."
Dude, so lame.
It's like,
So
brother.
incredibly lame.
But that's send him a text means I'm gonna remind him that we know where his daughter goes to swim practice. You know what I mean?
for fucking
Like,
real. But honestly, man, fuck all these dorks and nerds. And people are like, how do we stop this? I'm like, dude, we're on the roller coaster now, so we just got to ride the ride. And then eventually, I think the poor people are going to rise up and kill and eat the rich. And then, or nothing will happen. And we all just live in a hellscape for a little bit longer.
I think a couple brave folk that don't have a future ahead of them.
Couple Mormons.
Couple Mormons.
couple Mormons in suits.
Yeah, like listen, a couple of guys that don't really have many prospects, like post-secondary prospects or whatever, who want to be some like martyrs, some heroes. I'd say there's a couple things they could do, but who am I to say?
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah. Fortunately, I don't have the psychological makeup to be a hero. But
No, me neither.
No.
Well, I have too much ahead of me,
Sure, of course. Absolutely, all of us. So a bright white
I gotta be a
flash and a
famous
whole lot
comedian.
of oh, son of a gun.
I get a huge famous comedian, so there's no point,
Yeah. Oh, are you doing the giant rubble mound next month?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's hard to get past the giant rubble.
I was gonna say, dude, we're gonna have to fight literal rat people to do the only theater available in the apocalypse, which will be Red Rocks Mountain in Colorado.
Yeah, it'll be the only unchanged one.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know, dude. Listen.
Well, I don't know. I think there will be a comedy cellar.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, I'm doing the Fallout Shelter next week.
You doing the comedy shelter?
Oh yeah, absolutely. the Great Chuckles Underground.
You going to the comedy surplus store?
No, absolutely. Get some freeze-dried comedy. That's something that Poopy Turds would be about. Get some of that freeze-dried comedy. Yeah, freeze-dried comedy. Hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Comedy ready to eat. CREs.
Just like the astronauts do it.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, those guys have got to be so fucking worried that they're gonna land on a crater. Can you imagine being the astronauts right now? They're like, all right, we have 5 days to make it back to maybe an apocalyptic event. Well,
yeah, I don't know. I doubt it.
It's same. But I mean, I don't know, dude. It's not even a war, And listen, if I know anything about search and rescue operations, Johnny, we can always waste 5 to 6 airplanes rescuing one guy, which I am glad we got him back, which is fucking cool. But I'm just saying, like, that seems like a not sustainable thing for a long-term, real big war.
Yeah, that's more than they did for Owen Wilson behind enemy lines.
Yeah, I know. They were like, we might get him. Like,
yeah, it's mostly up to him.
They made him walk
Owen.
lot of that movie. They're like, you got to go like 99% of the way, and then you got to jump off a cliff, and then we'll get you.
It's almost like that joke in Argo where he's like, why don't you give him bicycles and we'll meet him at the border with Gatorade.
Yeah, for real. Honestly, man, I don't know, dude. This is you know what? I'm a big old dummy. I don't know much about the global economic exchange, but I do know this: in 2 weeks, all those boats that were supposed to have all that oil everybody needs, they're not going to be where they're supposed to be. So fuel up your cars now, everybody.
Damn, my tank is close to empty right now. It just reminded me.
You should actually. I'm dead ass. You should not leave your tank on empty these days.
I've been like trying to fill up when I'm outside the city.
Yeah.
Like that's been my go-to. And the problem is I'm now close to empty, and I'm not planning on being out of the city until Saturday. So I should.
Yeah, I'd go
probably
fill up. Maybe eat the cost on that one. And yeah. What is it now? Like $4 a gallon? Where you're at?
Yeah. It's hovering. It's around there. It's a little above some.
Oh, God, that sucks.
Yeah, that's okay. I just got my tax returns back, so it's all turning around.
Ooh, boy. Looks like they didn't need all that money for all those bombs.
Tax returns just in time for the war gas prices.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking nuts. That land war in Europe, dude, I'm sure that'll cool down soon.
Do you think on the Patreon we should offer war bonds?
Yeah, dude.
There should be a war bond tier?
Yeah. I'll tell people how to really survive. Nah, dude,
I think I'm realizing why we're shadow banned, why we get no views. Like, it's not because we're not talented, because we clearly are.
I watch. Sometimes I'm like, come on, guys, you could do more jokes, less political takes.
I think it's hit. I think it's hit after hit. Honestly, on the pod,
nice.
no notes.
I'm glad
no
you
notes
believe
whatsoever.
In us. Nice, yeah.
But it's not belief, brother. It's just fact. And
fact.
I just, I think it's just because we're speaking the truth. I think that's the biggest. It certainly doesn't help us. You know what I mean? It doesn't help us that we're not sellouts.
Well, nobody's offered to buy. Guys,
That's true. Nobody, guys. Here's your
my
chance.
beak is so dry.
Our beaks
Come
are
here.
so dry. Give us a handler.
I've got
Handle
a
us.
viable dry beak.
Ooh, we need some handling, please.
Yeah,
Please
listeners,
give us some handling.
we need every listener to tell either two friends, hey, these guys are sometimes funny, once an hour, nailed it.
Mm-hmm.
Or I'm telling you, dude, we sell out and we just start interviewing like dumb hot people, and then we go like, aren't you worried about your future? Nah.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, we're just gonna. Well, here's an idea for a podcast.
that's the new
We have
name of the
10
podcast, dude. Aren't you worried,
Aren't you
about,
worried
your future?
about your future?
We just have 19-year-old OnlyFans models. They're like, I don't know, it like feels good, and I have money, and we're like,
And I'm
uh-huh.
like, you're gonna get AIDS and you won't go to college.
You're going to get hepatitis B, and nobody's going to want to have kids with you. Actually, you're going to get all the hepatitis, and then you're going to have kids from 7 different dudes.
Just jacking off, thinking about it. Oh, she's gonna get so much
One of those
hepatitis.
kids is going to be mine. Like, and I'm not
get
going to take
hepatitis
care
from
of it, dude. I've got a podcast to run.
Yeah, dude.
Uh,
Yeah, it's yeah.
And
I was-
unironic, yeah, dude.
yeah,
You
dude.
got a real yeah, dude, out of you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Hep's everywhere. I just got a hepatitis shot today, actually.
Hell yeah,
Right
dude.
Right here. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Hey,
Yeah.
nice. I see what you did there. Hang on, show me where you got that shot again.
Well, the Band-Aid's gone now, so
No,
I just
yeah,
have
hang
to
on.
point
Just
to the
roll it up a
the
little bit
general-
more.
the
Hang on.
general area.
Nice. Yeah, hang on.
Yeah.
Bring the arm up a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah,
right there.
that's something for the ladies. There you go.
Oh yeah. Ladies.
Ladies.
I'm just taking advantage of the fact that Lou's wearing long sleeves right now.
Dude, I'm fucking cut from wood these days. Turns out
Awesome.
all I needed was the stress of keeping my father alive for months to get back into ass-whooping shape.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
I think the calories have just melted off your body from the
Yeah.
stress.
Turns out when you don't sleep, you're on predominantly uppers. You
Yeah.
stress shake all day.
Well,
you
and
know?
you're clenching your teeth all night. That burns. That
Yeah,
burns fat.
actually, the mandible, whatever, I woke up clenching so hard last night that I had to massage my jaw to unclench, and my dentist is now getting me an emergency mouth guard because
Ooh.
I'm biting through my tooth again. So,
Yeah.
and he's like, "You stressed?" I'm like, "Yes, Jeff, you dumb fuck. You know what's going on." Like,
Dude, I think the last time that happened, we were in Austin, wasn't it?
yeah, it's because I
You bit
didn't.
through your
I d-
tooth?
dude, I'm just gonna say it. No, you know what? I go back and forth on it with the fucking Austin people. It's a not 0% reason we're in this, dude. Like, kind of fuck that. If the Chicago open mic scene kind of played a role in World War III, we would be a lot more like, come on, guys, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
God
Yeah.
damn it, dude.
Yeah, you
None
know,
of
I
those
see
guys are
what
going to
you're-
go either. They're not going to get drafted because Joe's going to be like, I need them all. They're all 4F because they got to work at the fucking mothership. Like,
Also, they're all 4F.
yeah. All right, that's fair. I forgot we're talking about the
David
kill,
Lucas is
dude.
gonna
Yeah,
be on the front lines.
we're gonna be in rough shape if the kill Tony platoon's out there, dude.
This David Lucas is fat as fuck. He can't move.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he wouldn't fit in the foxhole. I'm not worried about that. You know how goddamn long it would take to dig a foxhole for David fucking Lucas, only
Yeah.
for him to get
Yeah.
in there and be like, my feet hurt. And
It's
I'm
like, do we save David or do we save 5 regular sized guys? What's the
I don't know,
move
dude.
here?
I feel like if we redid what is it Gran Torino and it was fat David Lucas's instead of Southeast Asians, the line would have been I used to stack one of you high to hide behind. It's like,
God, they really did pack themselves in with a solid like they're the undraftables. You know, that whole scene. It's,
dude, why the fuck
it's
do you
like
think
the-
Joe
the-
knew World War III was coming? And he's
whatever
like, I'm going to
Statue
need
of Liberty,
comics.
whatever Statue of Liberty Joe puts out for Austin, it says like, "Give me your fat, give me your retarded, give me your, give me your sexually
yeah, your-
problematic."
Give me your rapists, your retards, your fat bastards and dummies. Like, come on, dude. Lady Liberty's just absolutely, she's just on the floor passed out. Be like, yep, Whoa, dude! All
Yeah,
those
whoa.
guys. Yeah,
Hans, did you do this?
yeah. Fuck, dude. And
Hans,
you know what?
that-
I'm just pissed because like what sucks is I'll see one person from Austin who sucks ass and pisses me off, and then I like gotta breathe for a second and think of like the 20 cool people we met, and I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, yeah, no, it's always the loudest, dumbest, stupid fuckers that are
every now
ruining
and then
it.
I see some disgusting guy promoting an OnlyFans girl that's supposed to look 14, and then I have to remember that there's some guys that I like that live there. You know,
Dude.
Sometimes I'm like, oh, I like Martin, I like Enrique.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I like Tim.
Fuck, dude. Tim rules. You talking Stifeys? Timmy Stifes?
Yeah,
Yeah.
TNB.
Tim will probably never hear this, but I'm going to give him. He's got to the end of 2027 to go by his real name, or I will kill him. I'm just going to kill him.
I think he might kill himself. If
Yeah,
he
no,
doesn't
it's
go by his real name. by the way.
rumor. Yeah, I'm gonna show up with a hand cannon to blow his head off. I'm gonna be like, "Fuck, dude! I get to read his suicide note. Who saw that coming?" Like,
Oh
damn,
no! What a
bro.
nightmare! You're the only guy left to read the suicide note.
Yeah, dude. And honestly, I'll probably be like, "It's the only suicide note I've ever seen with corrections." Be like, "Crazy! It's way funnier now too." No,
Yeah, he really punched up that suicide note.
punched up his suicide note, cleaned him up.
Yeah, I
Nah.
added some tags to that suicide note. I trimmed the fat on the first half there.
Yeah, for real, dude.
A lot of setup for very little payoff.
You're like,
That's what's going to be on my tombstone. Is a lot of setup for very little payoff.
yeah. Funniest only to himself is going to be on mine, but you know. Dude, this is the other thing that's been fucking warping my mind. Because I'm like, we see the war, we see like, oh, it could be Armageddon, and then you just see like weird, dumb bastards that are like, I'm gonna live forever, and I keep seeing articles. Have you seen the articles that are like, the first humans to live to 200 have already been born, and the first
Yeah.
humans that might live forever have already been born, and I'm gonna tell you right now, dude, if that's a thing, have you ever seen Pop Squad from Love, Death, and Robots?
No.
All right, you might like it. It's on Netflix, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If human beings, if we get the technology to start living forever, I think I'm going to start a private investigation service as a contract killer, because people are going to want people to die still.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah. Nobody wants everyone to live forever. you
No,
know?
only the lizard elite want to live forever.
Like sometimes the only thing that keeps me going is knowing that the people I hate will die eventually.
I know,
if
but
that
what if they
possibility
don't,
goes
dude?
away-
What if
Right,
they're not gonna
exactly. What if
die?
they don't? What if
Then
they
you
don't?
gotta hire Lou and crew. You got somebody you want dead? Call
Lou
Lou
and
and crew. Hey, I won't do it, but I know a guy called Lou and crew for when you need someone dead.
Does this ever happen to you? Why won't this guy die?
This guy fucking sucks, but he's doing so well with resources, he won't die. Like, also, dude, it is funny because I don't know why we keep thinking like AI and everything's like gonna take over, as if elites haven't been lying to us about all kinds of shit forever.
Mhm.
Yeah, I don't know. How do you feel about? What are your thoughts on that, John? How do you feel about that?
Say that to me one more time.
So, like, there's been a panic about artificial intelligence taking over, or like, coming to what is it called, singularity, where it'll become
Right.
sentient and like smarter than humans could ever achieve. And like,
Yeah.
I believe that might be possible still in the not too distant future. But at the same time, these same tech companies that have been feeding us bullshit for years about stuff that hasn't happened, I'm like, why would this be the one they're correct about? It's gonna be like every other thing that was over-promised and underbuilt, I think.
Right.
And I think we're starting to see that with the AI boom, and I think for a while there was convincing AI that seemed like it could beat the Turing test, and now
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, dude, I started shout out Sean Murray, big dog shout out Sean Murray, came over, dropped some food off for me and my family, and then we were like dicking around, just having a chat in my driveway, and he pulled up this like AI to like talk to, like a Chat GPT adjacent thing, and like within, I don't know, 2 minutes of talking to it, I had frustrated it so much that I was like, I'm out. I'm like, hell yeah, dude.
Yeah, it will itself.
People don't like it, but this is what John Connor really looks like. I'll have you know.
John Connor's just a little shithead.
Yeah, dude. Well, exactly. You got to smooth up your brain to fight the robots. They've been trained by wrinkle brains. They have no idea that me and a bunch of knuckle draggers are just going to pour wax on whatever robot shows up to kill us.
Well,
like,
they're also trained by like psychos that aren't like human already. Like Sam Altman. Sorry, hey, trigger warning. I don't do this often. Trigger warning.
dude. Whoa.
But Sam Altman allegedly raped his sister for many years.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
You haven't heard this?
No, John.
Yeah,
fuck?
for like a long time, for like years. You haven't heard about the allegation? I guess it's fairly recent.
No, dude.
You've been too focused on the land war in Europe.
Yeah,
but,
I'm kind of tapped in on all the ground wars. Like, people keep talking about, like, are we going to have boots on the ground in Iran? I'm like, we literally already have.
Yeah.
Said, anyways.
Sam Altman is, it's already alleged that Sam Altman kills whistleblowers in his company. But also on top of that, he allegedly is an incestuous rapist. So
Normally,
I don't trust that guy.
I would just say they're just called rapists, but this is the one time where I'm like, I don't think that joke works there. I think it's got to be the full
worse.
McCoy. That's the full McCoy.
And
I'm taking my glasses off. I'm upset.
I think I got you. I broke you. I said something
no, that'll
sincere
do
enough.
it. That'll do it.
I'm sorry, but that wasn't on purpose.
Oh.
But Altman. I'm not. Listen, here's the one thing I'm not going to say. Look this up on your own. Everybody home, look it up. I'm not going to tell you what age it reportedly started at because that's like legitimately horrifying and it'll make people throw up. But
god damn
the point
it,
is,
dude! Why is he alive? Why is he alive? Where are these allegations? Why is this not being looked into more? Why is it just an allegation? People go, huh? That's weird. Why are we not doing more Why Gary Why shit? Every single one of us should be doing more Why Gary Why stuff. What next speaking event is this cocksucker going to? Because I'm going to wear a trucker hat and a cut-off fucking, like, oh, everybody look at my Mickey Mouse sweater. I'm going to go find a fucking payphone. Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah.
Why? It's because we've let psychopaths and sociopaths and legitimate Machiavellian fucktards just go to the top because so many of us are just kind pussies that go, hey, you fuck me in my ass a little bit, and then that happens all the way to the corporate top, and then these guys just go like, yeah, well, we're making robots, and also I did this thing to my sister growing up. Like, what the fuck, dude?
Right. Well, that's the thing. The reason AI, I don't believe AI could ever have humanity, but it certainly is never going to have humanity if the people that are creating it are not capable of humanity. You know? So it's like the people who have made it don't have souls, let alone the fucking machine they're creating, right?
I'll tell you what, brother, if you would have started the podcast with that sentence, I think, that's the thing that would have got me.
I'm sorry.
I thought I'd been through the ringer, and I'm like, nope, that's the absolute worst. I don't get it. I don't get it. I need my bros like Grand Thumb and Valhalla VFT. I'm like, guys, all you fun gun tubers, Brandon Herrera, guys, it's time to pony up. Just don't cosplay as these gun tubing cool guys and not be like, why are we not dragging these people out?
Here's the other thing we do. We get easier. Somehow we trick Sam Altman into turning against Israel. Government's got it for us, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's a big ask. Hey, dude, you know those people that bring you the HelloFresh kids you always eat and do stuff with? Well, we're going to need you to turn bad on them. What the fuck, man? When did this drop? Is it like a serious allegation? Did his sister come out and say it?
Yeah, I'll Jamie, pull that up.
No, I don't. Oh, this is supposed to be a comedy podcast.
Yeah, well, it happens sometimes.
Dude. Isn't that hilarious, everybody? How the corporate elite are doing that?
So it's a civil suit being filed by his sister, originally filed last year in January, and then it was dismissed in March 2026 for time-barred claims of sexual assault and battery, as those claims expired in 2008.
Nah, we gotta. I don't know why there's.
She did refile her case under this statute, under the Missouri's childhood sexual abuse statute, on April 1st.
Is that the thing where there's no statute of limitations on sexual assault to children?
Yeah,
because they're literally. I don't know what lawmaker or judge in their right mind is sitting there going like, yeah, all right, sorry, statute of limitations on that one. I know you were a child, but blah 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 blah. Like,
right.
Kind of fucking Mickey Mouse bullshit.
I know you're not capable of filing a police report at that age, but
I got to tell you, I don't think we have a lot of parents listening to our podcast yet, but if we do, and the parents out there, I never realized, like, my folks fucked up a lot, but the amount of people I know that have been, trigger warning, like molested or sexually assaulted as children, I'm like, wow, dude, I hate to say it, but that is like a minimum standard for good parents. My parents were great parents, dog. I was a little Catholic kid growing up. I didn't get got once, dog.
Me neither.
And they tried. I had a weird Catholic principal try to get squirrely with me once, and
really?
My dad. But yeah, dude, we had like a party for the school board at our house, and there was like a little bit of horseplay going on, and then there was like a little bit too much horseplay, and this is when my dad was like still very much a younger man in ass whooping shape. He's like, "Hey, we're done doing that."
Yeah.
And the principal's like, "It's just fucking around." He's like, "I'm sure. Why don't you go upstairs, pal? Why don't you go all the way upstairs?"
You know, there was there's this one instance where I always thought of where I used to go to Taekwondo class with a friend, and then my friend's dad would drive us, right?
Uh-huh.
And I always had this one memory, and I remember recently I was thinking about it, where I thought that I thought in retrospect this dad might have been a pervert, because I remembered him coming into the room while I was changing, and he was like, "It's time to go, you're taking too long." And I was like, "Okay," and like my pants were down, and then I was like, "Why are you still staring at me?" And he was like staring at me just like, "We gotta go," and like he wouldn't look away. And then I always thought maybe he was a pervert, but I did think longer about it, and I remember that I did. And what actually happened is my pants were on, and I pulled them down to moon him. So I think he's in the clear on that one.
So you were the problem.
Yeah, I actually exposed myself to that girl,
all right.
man.
Yeah, it turns out, all right. You know what?
Fine.
I've had so many friends.
Twist ending, he's chill.
I forgot. John, I don't know if we can go for a hat trick on how many times you found out you've been essayed on the pod. But it's nice to know that you've been doing a little give. Hey, take an essay, give an essay with John.
Yeah. It's like a little jar. Take one, give one.
Take one, give one. Yeah. Damn, dude. That's Well, I hope we kill and bury that guy in some sort of forever eternal doom. And I don't. Dude, that's disgusting.
Hey, brother, I agree.
I don't know. I think we talk about it ad nauseum about like how anecdotally, and maybe it's because we hang out with mostly comics, and no shade to our fellow goofs, but we tend to come from a damaged childhood battalion.
Sure.
But dude, the amount of people I know that have been diddled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting, huh?
To say the least, John. As a matter of fact, I found it quite fascinating how many have done
Honestly,
it.
I was never diddled as a kid. I had to become a big, sexy adult for that to happen.
You are a big, sexy adult. We gotta have your face forward. I'm gonna try and bring my sex appeal back after this depressing episode of life.
Do you see yourself right now? It's back, dude.
Oh, I gotta tell you, camouflage looks good on me, pal. I was supposed to.
Yeah.
I was supposed to wear this for a living, and instead I picked knock-knock jokes.
I'm glad you didn't.
I know, but it's as I'm wearing this right now, I'm like, if we got in a time machine to go stop Vietnam from happening, there's a good chance I end up staying and joining the Sac V Hog, dude. That's what I'm calling it.
You know, all of the things that people look to get from joining the Army, I think you could also get by just going to the Sweat Lodge on a regular basis, and I think you're fine.
What are you talking about? Hanging out with a bunch of naked dudes?
Yeah, just the brotherhood, the camaraderie.
No, but those guys weird me out, dude.
The constant interaction with weird foreign folks.
Yeah, well, that I can get behind.
The run-ins with potential handlers. You can get all of that at the Sweat Lodge.
Nah, I think, I got to find like a militia that's not crazy, which I don't know if that exists yet.
Yeah.
We got one listener who's tapped in that I'm like, his seems cool, but I don't even know if it's a militia. I think it's just a bunch of bros that train at a cool facility.
Yeah, is it a militia or is it just a gym membership?
It's like a gym, but they use guns instead of weights.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
that's pretty
it's
cool.
It's a shooty gym. You know, one of those cool shooting gyms.
We should start a militia, you and me.
All right, you want to?
Yeah, no,
we kind of got a cult going on. You want to pivot and make it a militia instead?
Hey, we got a couple guys who will be there day one.
Yeah, of course. Yeah. I'll tell you, our Patreon and our militia is probably going to be a pretty similar group.
Oh, yeah. Wiggins, front lines,
of course,
Wiggins.
Dude. You know what would be
we
funny?
Need you. You're squirrely.
In classic like military fashion too, we got to give Wiggins the biggest gun of the squad.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like I don't know. Weapons sergeant said you had to carry the M60. That sucks. Like, she was like, isn't this like a very dated squad automatic weapon? Be like, yeah. We're a militia. We use what we got.
And then Mason Bird's gonna get one of those little one-shot pocket pistols.
Yeah, dude. Mason Birds gets the smallest gun, and then we also make him the radio guy. Is Mason still listening regularly?
I don't know. Mason, let us know if you're still listening.
Yeah, shout out Mason, dude.
Shout out
that
Mason.
Guy. Love to see it. Mason, honestly, dude, and now that I'm thinking about it, he'd be a fucking awesome radio operator. Just fucking calling
really
shit in, fire for effect.
I guess we forgot to mention him when we were talking about the people in Austin that we don't hate.
I
suppose.
Okay, Mason, if you are listening still, I'm sorry. You're a Detroit guy who is currently on a study abroad in Austin.
You're a Detroit guy.
Yeah, he started in Detroit. I'm going to say he got funny in Detroit, and now he's getting discovered in Austin, which is allowable. But
you're a Detroit guy. Martin's a D.C. guy. Enrique's a Mexico guy or whatever, wherever he's from.
I think he's a decent guy as well.
No, I think he's an okay guy.
Yeah, he's an okay guy. Yeah, no, all those people from Lawton are okay guys, but
fucking Lawton, dude.
Lawton, dude.
Literally,
Charlie
Lawton,
Horse.
okay.
What's that?
Lawton, okay. Was that the bit you're doing?
Yeah, that was the bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. God
Even when I'm being dumb, I'm still fast and stupid. That's what makes me dangerous, John. I do want to give shout outs. The one guy that will be arming most of the militia is going to be Lebo. Adam's going to be arming 90% of the crew.
Does he have the?
I'm not going to say what he's got. It's just, if shit hits the fan, I'm thinking Lebo's probably going to, some of us are going to get some stuff.
Okay, well, that's good. Somebody has to.
Somebody's got to. Yeah.
Somebody's got to be the armor of the gang.
Yeah, he'll be the USA to our Israel. Brought it back.
That's a nice like a Valentine you could write. You're the USA to my Israel.
You give me everything I need, and I just can't love you back.
You're the Trump to my BB.
Yeah, dude. This kid definitely doesn't listen, but I love him. Ian Zeit.
Yeah. Of course I know Ian.
So Ian called me yesterday, because he used the term "goy pussy," which I forget. I got hammered that one night I came back to do the roast battle, and for whatever reason, we were hanging out. I was like, what are you doing out here, Ian? Trying to scoop up some goy pussy? And he was like, dude, you can't say that. I'm like, I think you can. I'm like, I think it's fucking hilarious. And evidently he's using it a bit now, and he's like, is it okay? I know it's your line. I'm like, brother, I don't think I have a joke. where I could shoehorn that in and get away
No, I
with
say
it.
you got to start with goy pussy and write a bit around it. You got you can find a
I
way
think
there.
he did, but I was just like, hey man, I was like, if you use it in a special someday and you want to give me a writing credit, by all
Yeah.
means. But also,
Yeah,
I'm just
yeah.
gonna tell you right now, goy pussy's fucking.
I was talking to Ian at Annoyance a couple weeks
Have you
ago.
ever
and he
had
was
some
telling me-
some chosen puss?
Have I had some chosen puss?
Yeah, not Korean War frozen chosen puss. I'm talking about
Maybe.
chosen people's pussy. That sounds like something you'd get at like at Walmart.
Maybe. I've never gotten to that part where it's hot and heavy and I say, "Are you one of them? Are you a Jew?
No, all right.
Before we commence the intercourse, are you a Jew?"
Yeah, that's what they would say.
Is that the soundbite?
I think that's the soundbite. Yeah. At 18 minutes, I got to cut out that nasty thing I said, and then 40 minutes,
40.
we got the soundbite.
I there was a Jewish girl I hung out with a bit, but we never got all the way to that part. You know?
I do, and I don't say this as a you're a monster type of thing, but anytime you're hanging out with a lady, I just start the doomsday clock. Like it's we'll keep it in the nuclear war term we're talking about. What's that movie about nuclear war that just came out? The
House of Dynamite.
Yeah, the House of Dynamite thing when the missiles launch and they're like, we start the clock now. You start hanging out with a new lady. I'm like, start the clock now.
Yeah,
Because they're
yeah.
either not going to be friends or something's going to happen.
Yeah, no, I've got plenty of platonic lady friends. I've got some that hate me because I won't have sex with them, but that's fine, You
got ladies that hate you because you won't have sex with them?
Yeah, we'll talk about this off air.
Okay, hang on.
Hey, did you
First
hear?
of all-
Did you hear what's replacing the Colbert time slot?
No, I was going to talk about how I was poon deaf, but you could go ahead and talk about Stephen Colbert.
No, go with Poon Death. What were you saying?
Poon deaf? Well, because you're always out there just batting it away like I don't know, like a humanitarian worker in insert country where flies are everywhere, and you're
Sure.
just knocking them away. Meanwhile, I'm out there. I don't even know I'm bumping into it. I go, excuse me, I'm so sorry. And they're like, what? Are you a fucking idiot? I go, why would you want to have sex on me? I go, I gotta go. It's happened a couple times where I'm like, oh, I didn't know you were hitting on me, and they're like, what are you, a fucking idiot? I go, when it comes to
Yeah.
this, yes.
Yeah.
Poon deaf? You've never? Nah, there's no way.
No, I've
you're
never
poon-
heard the phrase Poon Deaf. I think.
Well, no,
I think
but-
we can.
well,
I
it's-
think we can add that to Goy Pussy,
Boy
as a
pussy,
Lou
poon,
original.
yeah, poon deaf. Well, you have perfect poon. It's like perfect pitch. It's like you've never not known when poon is you've got a dowsing rod that's
My
just like
Poondar. My Poondar.
yeah, you've
is
got a
pretty
great
good.
poondar.
Yeah.
I'm
well,
out there.
thanks.
It's because I spec'd into gaydar because I am worried about that because I know when a gay dude is coming at me.
Yeah.
I play dumb for Corey because I knows he likes the cat and mouse game, but
He likes the chase.
he likes the shit. Yeah, I know Corey. Corey's a little scallywag. He's all about the hunt, dude.
Yeah.
After he kills
he's more
the
of a
thing,
hunter.
Yeah, he's like after he kills the animal, he's like, what? You want me to eat this?
Yeah,
Get outta
if you're just out in the open, he's not going to get you. If
No, I feel
if you're
like-
unarmed, he's not going for you.
I truly, and I'm totally speculating. I'm talking completely out of pocket
The
about
infrared
Corey
goes
now.
off.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Corey. Dude,
I'm sorry.
God, Corey strikes me. I don't know if we brought this up on the Patreon before, but Corey does strike me as the type that the minute, especially if he was like trying to flip a straight dude, the minute they were like, "Okay, I'm in," he'd be like, "You fucking," and he'd be like, "You disgust me. Get out of here." Like the minute
Yeah.
he gets it, I don't even think Corey
Yeah.
worries about the bust that much.
I would compare him somewhat to Willem Dafoe in the Boondock Saints.
Exactly. Yes. He's a bull queer. Exactly.
Yeah. We got it.
We nailed it. Anyway, so all right, I'm poon deaf. You've got perfect poon. Which the more I say that, it sounds like you're a trans man that actually got like an epic surgery, or something. I don't know. Just well done. Chef's kiss to the snatch.
No,
that might be the soundbite.
The chef's kiss to the snatch might be. Hey, you're always looking for well done, but more often than not, it's medium rare.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
I'm a snizzy A. I'm down in the bayou making all kinds of swamp sauce. Huh? You ever been down in the muck of the mire making all that poon sauce?
Boy,
you been out there? You got to get out there and get all the seasoning out. Can't have no flavorless pussy.
This is some fresh alligator pussy right here.
Hey,
You put this on a po' boy?
Fresh pussy.
You
Could
slap
have been
your
the name
granny.
of the podcast.
fresh pussy.
Dude,
Yeah, that's a much more marketable name.
Well, if we pivot into being like douche canoes who interview 19-year-old OnlyFans models, sure.
Yeah. Hey, that's always there. It's always there as an option. I unfortunately, I think woke 2 is coming back. I think it's better to buy early, buy low on the incoming second wave of woke.
Oh, the wokening is going to happen again?
The wokening, yeah. Electric Wokaloo is happening.
Yeah, I guess we could start the However podcast.
The However podcast is where we bring on a bunch of 19-year-old OnlyFans models, and we go, "That's so cool what you do."
Yeah,
it's so
actually,
brave.
what I think you do is empowering. I don't know who, but
It's empowering to somebody.
I will say you do have one of my favorite jokes, and I won't burn it, but the one where you talk about like looking at the OnlyFans, or basically it's a bit about who the market is.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, and I'll leave it there because I don't want to.
I think I just posted that bit on Instagram.
Probably why I just saw it again.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it is. Yeah, I mean, it's the guys who watch it are angry at it while simultaneously turned on by it. It's what I call, and this is just a name that came to my mind. I call it the Jake Fordian effect.
Oh, they're a
turned
black
on.
belt in anger baiting. Angsturbation.
Yeah, exactly.
The furious fap artist. Yeah.
The fappening.
Uh-huh.
Did I? So they announced. I want to mention this before we're gone. They announced that. So Colbert, obviously, unfortunately, going off air. They're replacing his time slot. If I'm not mistaken, they're bumping Comics Unleashed up by an hour. And so Comics Unleashed is now going to be a primetime show with Byron Allen.
Is Comics Unleashed?
Oh, you don't know you don't know the infamous Norm Macdonald bit where he's like, Comics Unleashed. He was like, I've never seen comics more leashed. It's
no, but I do love Norm. But
it's a show where it's Byron Allen. He has a panel like 3 or 4 comics. And the show's been on for a long time, I think, but it's still on, and it's he has this panel of comics, and the idea is that it's a bunch of comics shooting the shit, but really it's just him as a host, very overtly teeing them up to do a bit, basically. So it'll be he'd be like. Hey Lou, what are your thoughts on the Higgins boat, specifically, during the D-Day invasion?
I just think the Higgins boat was designed by a German spy.
And he's like, that wouldn't happen to have anything to do with the front-facing doors, would it?
As a matter of fact, it would. Yeah.
That's the whole show. It's the most it is the most leashed show. It's very funny it existing. At the time when it first became a thing, I don't know if it kind of came out around the time of Tough Crowd.
Okay.
But it might have come later. But it kind of has the same idea as Tough Crowd. But nowadays it just seems so much more obsolete. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, bring back either Green Room, which I thought was hilarious.
Green Room is great.
Move At Midnight up, or bring that back. I thought At Midnight was fucking fantastic. And
They did a
then
revival of that Midnight with Taylor Tomlinson, but I think that's gone already. I think it
yeah,
came and went.
it works better when you have a kind of unknown nerd doing it.
Yeah.
And not saying that Chris, what was it, Traeger?
Hardwick.
Chris Hardwick. He's known well enough, but I don't know that, or you know what? An olive branch I normally don't extend to the improv community, but whose line is it anyway? Bring it back. Bring it all the way back. That show was incredible and truly, like, showcased when improv is fantastic.
Yeah.
Granted, it was 6 out of the 8 million people who do improv, but who's to say we couldn't find maybe 4 more?
There's got to be at least an even 10 out
Yeah,
there.
I think so. I fuck around with some improv people. It is hilarious when you meet improv people who are genuinely hilarious, and you're like, yeah, all right, fuck, they're better than stand-ups.
All right, 1 point for the Provers. You know?
Well, I'm just sitting there going, fuck, they don't even have to think of this ahead of time. And then I go,
Yeah,
oh,
they
wait,
just-
no, Lou, you riff. You can be secure still. Hey, do we know if Casey Rocket's okay? Apropos of
Who
nothing.
cares?
Okay, I like him. I don't know. I just
I don't know.
all I heard was a rumor that I don't want to say on air because it'd be rude if I was wrong. But I heard a rumor, and then I haven't seen him post a lot since that rumor.
Ooh.
So if
Hey,
anybody
Casey,
knows
come
how
on.
Casey, hey,
This will be the Casey Rocket Force.
if Casey's somewhere in Iran, you let me and the rest of the Rocket Force militia know, and we'll take our hang gliders over, and we'll do. Which, by the way, why
Hey,
is
we're
America?
going to unleash some comics on Iran. Is what we're going to do.
I'm just saying, like, hold on now, we're wasting all these $1 million airplanes. Like, take a note from the Hamas bros. Maybe we should hang glide into Iran, dude. Let's fucking swoop on in.
Of course we could. That's the thing, is that they were geniuses. Hang gliding was a great idea, and we just can't do it because we don't want to take the
I can't
weapon of the
imagine
enemy, you know?
having the most fun of my life only to land and then have even the most fun of my life.
Oh, I was gonna go the opposite direction of that. I was like, I can't imagine having the most fun of my life and then having to land at an Israeli music festival.
Right, but then you get to make it stop.
Right? Then you gotta-
It's like, imagine if you told your neighbors like, "Hey, turn it down," and you're like, "You know what? I'm gonna make them turn it down.
Right.
I'm gonna make them turn it down."
Maybe they were trying to hang glide over the festival, and then when they landed there, they were like, "Well, we got to do something about this."
Yeah, be like, I was gonna take some hostages, but this music needs to be way down. Is it a tasteless joke? Years too late, everybody. You know it, but that's why you stick around to the end where the butt plugs happen.
No butt plugs.
Dude, do some butt plugs.
I have a butt plug coming up on Saturday. I will be in Lansing, Michigan. Listen. I dropped. For those of you who wanted to see me in Michigan City, Indiana, unfortunately, I will not be there. I will instead be in Lansing, Michigan, for the Capital City Film Festival. If you go see the film American Comic, which is a very funny mockumentary about stand-up comedy, I'm going to be there moderating the Q&A, either before or after the film, with the director and the star/writer of the film, who's a comedian named Joe Quacksack. So yeah, come catch me there. First time doing that. And then let's see. Other than that, the weekend after that, just come see me at the Traverse City Comedy Festival. I'm opening for. I'm going to be opening for Roy Wood Jr. there at the Opera House.
That legitimately fucking rules because Roy Wood Jr., I think, is still tragically underrated as a comic and entertainer. Roy Wood Jr. is one of the funniest motherfuckers I've seen live. I saw him, 2 years ago now at Limestone? I got to sneak in and just watch some of his show for free. And I don't know, man. Roy Wood has nailed that, like, I'm just talking to you like a person style of comedy, but it's so fucking funny. So that
he's
rules,
a killer.
man.
I've never seen him live yet. I mean, so
Dude.
it'd be cool to work with him.
Yeah, hang out with him, but then like during his set, if you can sneak out and just watch some of it, you got to watch him work, dude. Because
Yeah.
I don't know if he's always been the way he is, but it reminds me. It's similar to Dwayne Kennedy, where you just like, oh, this guy's just like talking to us like we're people, but it's also a show. Yeah, I don't know. It's incredible.
Well, the bits that I've seen from, because I watched his specials, Roy Wood Jr., and he does the thing where, like, yeah, it seems like he's just talking to you, and then once he finds his way to the end of the bit, you're almost like, oh, you son of a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, you're like, you had me this whole, I was like
just
it
listening.
was a bit all along.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I got to watch his last special that came out to see if he released the joke about, about how guns are cool and how, like, really it is the opus of like gun store owners. He's like, I don't even need them to like not sell to people, but just when a deranged guy comes into the store, he goes, I need 8 shotguns. It's like, not a problem, buddy. But as you're like putting the shotguns on the counter for him, like, that's a lot of shotguns. Huh? You think having a party or something? Like, and it's just like, I don't know, man. I butchered that bit, but it's just so fucking conversationally hilarious. So that rules. Yeah. I don't know. That's your April butt plugs for now. I might, if I'm not doing anything Saturday, maybe I'll come up to Lansing and try and get some poon at the film festival.
There's a lot of goy poon at the film, a lot of goy pussy at the film
I would
festival.
say goy poon. Damn, dude. Call up Ian, tell him we got notes. I don't know, fucking goy pussy.
Goy poon, goy slop. It's
I
the
like
same
calling
thing.
it Gentile pussy. But no, I don't. No, hey, I take that back. I don't like that. I don't like that term
there's
at all.
nothing Gentile about it.
Yeah, dude. Take it from old Rough and the Muff Mock, everybody. Hey, everybody, you're listening to WKSM with Rough and the Muff Mock. This guy is always going to town on that pink rubbery tube sock. Oh, Rough and the Muff Mock. Butt plugs. I'm old Sammy Talent show, April 15th at the Mic Drop. I have a verbal confirmation from him, so if he pulls that carpet from under me, you listen, brother. I'm deranged right now, and if anybody Indian gifts me a thing, I will lose it on him. But no, April 15th. Mic Drop Comedy in Detroit, Michigan, formerly D-Hawk. We all know. What are you doing? Fresh cone of paint on D-Hawk, everybody. I'm sure now it'll work. Everybody knows it was the color of the theater that was the problem.
They should change the name to the Chinese House of Comedy.
Yeah, dude. Might get some people in there finally. The Chinese theater always has a crowd. And then I'm on Badgerland at the end of the month. Now, here's the thing. If Pop can get it together and quit faking it, my May in Chicago is looking fucking nuts. Because I kind of called in a favor from everybody I know. So hopefully I don't have to cancel literally every show in May. But May should be back at it, everybody. So everybody keep praying or good vibing for Dad. Tell him to quit faking it. Everybody tell him to knock it off. All right. Should we tap? Slap it a tap?
Touch him.
Stick around.
I got to tell you, Riverside's been taking liberties, like cutting out superfluous noises. So sometimes it doesn't
like that.
tap. Yeah, I don't like it either.
It didn't catch the why Gary why. Like it doesn't.
Fuckers.
I listened back on that. You couldn't hear the like. For those at home, we were watching this great video of a guy getting murdered, of a despicable man getting murdered.
I'd say an evil entity being released from this life.
Sure. Yeah. You unfortunately probably did not get to hear it at home, but at least we advertised it.
Yeah, and contextually, I think we nailed it. So there's that.
Yeah.
But, anyways, I don't know. That's just a little inside studio knowledge for the listeners at the end of the pod.
We're just pulling back the curtain for you at home.
Listen, guys, I know you stick around to the end of the podcast for some real tech knowledge and not some riffs about fucking big old gnarly wangs or whatever.
Wait, did you check to see if we had questions? Question
dude,
from Ian?
Of course. I was going to say, you mean question from Ian?
Yeah. Okay.
At this point, Ian, and everybody, I know, first of all, guys, signing up for the Patreon would be dope. We love it. We need the support. Johnny and I haven't made it yet. Secondly, to people that have signed up for the Patreon, thank you guys. We are, with the relaunch of the pod and everything, going to rework some stuff. And we have we've gotten some suggestions that I have taken to heart, and once we do the relaunch of the pod, whenever the fuck I can get home and life can get going again, we do have some fun stuff.
So here's something I want to say to those who have never signed up for the Patreon. There's going to be some great stuff, legitimately, that we have in the can that we're planning that will happen when we do kind of relaunch once Lou's back in town. That being said, to this day, we have never missed a bonus episode. So you can still find an extra half hour every single week on Fridays, no matter what. So that has been happening this whole time. So if you do, want more Rock Force, it's only $3 a month.
I'm going to say this: if we are patting ourselves on the back for being content slot machines, the amount of hell since we've started this podcast that we have been through, and somehow still pulled off I don't know that we've missed a week, including when I was violently ill last year. If you recall, when the turd explosion bag gave me whatever super bug I got. So just know that, guys, the effort's there. It's just the jokes and the entertainment that need work.
Yeah.
Now, our Dummy Gunner questions, an exclusive thing you get to do while you're on Patreon, from Ian. How is it going? Spelled incorrectly. There's a G, buddy. No, I'm just kidding. How's it going, and how's it hanging? John, you want to go first?
Here, I'll take this, Lou.
Uh-huh.
It's I would say it's going forward, and depending on the weather, hanging pretty low.
All right, nice. John does hang. Also, for anybody that's thinking about signing up at a higher level, don't let John's snark towards Ian put you off. They have their own lovers' quarrel. Johnny is respectful to every other Patreon member.
I thought that was a fine answer.
No, it's a great answer.
How's your answer, Ian? Good. It's good.
How's it going, Ian? I've been better. How are you? And then how's it hanging? I got to tell you, I think it's all hang. And which sucks because I keep trying to get hard, and only in the mornings. I still get morning wood, but then I think I'm so stressed out and scared that I just have not been getting. It's all hang. It's all hang.
Yeah.
Also, I keep talking like I've been having sex, but that's not it either. So I'm like,
I'll tell you how it's been hanging, Ian, tightly on a noose.
I'll tell you right now, John Boy, sign up to the Patreon. We're going to talk about somebody's new girlfriend.
All right, take it easy. All right, Patreon, everybody.
Sign up for the Patreon. I'm going to ask Johnny about his new girlfriend. Oh, you going to keep a Polaroid of her in your fucking helmet, you dork?
I already have. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, I forgot. You got to wear a helmet all the time.
Yeah. For my daily trip to the mailbox.
Yeah, dude. Sometimes he doesn't even fall down.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
Catch us on the page. That is a spicy podcast.
Bunch of slap-jawed America.
Rocket.